Welcome back, everybody. This is the Uncharted Vapor, and today I'm bringing you a review on a product that was sent to me for the purposes of the review. So I'm going to give another shout out to Hellvape Philippines again for sending me out the tank to do a review on. What are we going to talk about? It's going to be the launcher tank by, how do you pronounce this? WIRICE, produced by Hellvape. Now with that, inside the package, you're going to get, it's a 26.5 millimeter diameter tank and 25 millimeters at the base. So overall dimensions from the center up or quarter way up and up is going to be a little bit larger, but it'll fit a 25 millimeter deck. So you're going to be okay. Comes with two glasses, a 4 mil option and a 5 mil option, which is the optional bubble glass that come with it. Two coils, the 801 and the 802 coil. Which is a 0.15 of the 801 and the 802 is a 0.21. Both are mesh coils, accessory bag, bubble glass, and a user manual. Those are all the things that come inside. So what they call it is a initiative slide and loading, or SIL system, that makes coil installation with ease. Now, basically, as you just drop the coil in the tank and put the chimney back on top and the 8-din tip, and boom, you're going to be hit with flavor. But with that, it's really simple to see inside this tank. So I've been testing the tank for over a week, so shout out to Joseph Ong for sending me the tank. Thank you so much. And the reason I didn't do a down low is because I've already opened the package. I've already used one of the coils on the inside. I'm going to use the other one today. And I'm going to show you, because how well packaged this is, you don't really have to go down low to see it. The accessory pouch is underneath. But this is how the package comes, is your tank. On each side, you're going to have a coil. Here's your bubble glass. So you take your tank out. If I can get, let's take your bubble glass out because I don't want to break it. Ooh. Oh, right, there we go. So there's one coil. I already used the other one. There's your extra O-rings and the user manual, which will be located on the bottom of the package itself. Very well thought about, very, economical space savings, very well done and managed, so that way everything fits on the inside of the package. Thank you also. They sent me out an extra spare pack of coils. They sent me the 801 coils, I think they are. Yeah, an extra pack of 801 coils, which is good for 50 to 70 watts, which is good. And it's in stainless steel, so I was going to be able to tell if there's anything wrong. Now, going over the tank, very simplistic design, very easy. And what they mean by launcher system and easy to use is you just twist where the 810 is. And this is the chimney section that comes out. Now, you take your coil that you got. We're going to also use the 801 or the 0.15 ohm coil, which is right here, which is pretty tiny, as you can see, but has super large wicking channels. And the juice I'm going to be using today is going to be Flavory Milky Cereal, which is made by Steep and Drip, which is an amazing juice, actually. I really thoroughly enjoy this. Reminds me of a U.S. juice called Telios, the milk. So I actually feel that this is one of the closest things I've ever found here in a milky form that actually tasted really good. So all I did was pre-saturate the coil. And what that does, allows it to go through. Now this has got basically a unique thing, what they tell me, or unique cotton in it. It's called flax cotton fiber and organic cotton, which they've been mixed together inside, which is supposed, I believe, to help with the break-in and also the longevity of the flavor, as where most OCCs will die quick. So with that, once you do that, all you're going to do now, once you have it pre-saturated, is take your coil and literally take your tank and drop it in. Once you do that, take your chimney, set it on, push down, and twist it back down. That's as simple it is. Now, 810 drip tip comes out. This is a O-ring styled, is this O-ring? Yep. O-ring styled drip tip. But it will look funny, unfortunately, guys, if you try to use a standard 810 because it will go outside the base. So really, you can only use their drip tip for this. Fill, you twist the side right here, which has a gasket on the inside of the top cap. For this tank, I always close off the airflow. You fill between the two kidney sides. You have an option to either side you want to fill it in. Alright. And then just put your top cap back on. Real simple. That's all you have to do. And then when you open up your airflow, now you have no issues. Now, on the inside of this, there is 4 or 5 large wicking ports which go direct to the cotton all the way around. So it's going to constantly wick, and it's angled down, so it's going to always go inside of the cotton. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Meteor mod, which actually put this directly on the edge of the mod itself, showing direct that there was no hangover or anything on it. Now it does sit up a little bit, but that's the way they designed it. New coil, yes. No, we're not going to go at 80 watts. We're going to drop it down to 55 watts on the coil. We'll let this set for a few minutes to let it saturate. And with that, basically it's a real simple system. You take a chimney out, drop your coil in after you pre-soak. I always tell everybody pre-juice the coil. It's called priming the coil. The reason being it helps with break-in once you put juice in it and cuts down your time. Now with this here, it's supposed to boost flavor quicker. So with that, they sent me another 3-pack of coils. So I was able to actually thoroughly test it. I was able to use the 2 coils on the inside and just change the coil out after just over a week of running this juice. Now, give you and mind you that Flavary Milky Cereal is a sweeter based juice. Thus for it is going to be a lot sweeter and harder on an OCC, and generally cuts down the time of the coil. But with me having it in here, I did several tests on it. One test was I used it and then I let it sit for about 2 days on the side, just with juice inside, to see if I was going to catch it leak. Not once did any juice leak out, come in the bottom, or anything like that. So I'll give them a big plus for that, that this actually did not allow juice to escape through like most OCCs after 2 days will do, or 3 days, especially when it's warm in the house, and your juice thins out and goes through. So with that, let's go ahead. I'm going to show you some vapor production off the tank itself, give you my final thoughts and pros and cons, and that will be pretty much it, as this is the WIRICE from Hellvape. And let's see how the vapor production goes. So at 55 watts, I'm right above where they say to be at 55. It says 50 to 70, so I'm only 5 watts over. It's ohming out right now with the break-in still going at a 0.17, so it's still within its threshold. That's wide open airflow. I'm going to cut it down half airflow now with this, and we're going to bump it up. We're going to go to 60 watts. Alright, so now that we're at 60 watts, let's see what kind of vapor production we get. It's just amazing. The flavor non-stop, no matter where it goes. I'm starting to get the different notes depending on where your wattage is at. 55 watts, I was getting a little bit more of that milky taste. Now that we're at 60 watts, I'm in that mid-range of where the coil between 50 and 70. I'm getting that mid-range flavor between a little bit of mix of the milk and more of that cereal, but that nice sweet balance between both. So this is at even half airflow. Wide open on the same wattage. Now I got more of that, you know, sweet cereal with a hint of milk. Excuse me. But now let's go ahead and max it out. That's 70 watts on the coil and see how it does. Now we're going to stay wide open at 70 watts. All I can say is the flavor that's coming out of this right now is just tremendous. It's like I can't take full hits on it right now because it's the flavor's just all there. Drink a little coffee, clean out the palate a little bit. So, alright. Flavor is on point. Vapor reduction is on point. Wicking on this is on point. Finish wise, 100% on point. There is no issues when I got this, and it's still right now at all. It's smooth threads, it's smooth, you know, the machining on it is completely just flawless to me. Even looking inside where they made the cutouts, I see no issues with it. Like, it's given me zero issues, and when it came in, it's still flawless. And even taking the top cap off to refill it, it's very, very easy. If you don't want to risk, you know, that, you can always take your tip out when you're refilling. So you have a little bit more room, but I don't have an issue filling off to the side because the kidney holes are large. So if I was to rate this tank right now from a 1 to 10, I'm going to give this tank an easy 8. Easy all day, an 8. Reason being is there's no flaws on the tank, there's no issues with it. The simplicity of putting your coil in is much easier. Taking the coil out when you need to get rid of it is really easy. All you do is unscrew the chimney, drop your coil out, get your other coil ready, drop it in, put the chimney back down, and you're ready to rock and roll. Just make sure there's no juice in it because that will run it out everywhere. But other than that, I want to give a good shout out to Hellvape Philippines and to Joseph Ong for sending me this product out. I really appreciate it and the continued support. Guys, you can check other videos out I've done for Hellvape, both on the Hellbeast. I've done the Fusion Revision on those, and Hellbeast. I love them. Here's the blue one. Here's the gold one. And sitting on my table right now on my Tolima, it is the black one. I've got the Centaurus put away, which is gold, which I have that on. And I can change doors, and I put the blue one on. So big shout out to them, and Alpha A-Tech as well, because I got the Alpha RDA, which you can check that review out as well. And I've given away 3 so far. I'm probably going to give away a 4th one, and I gave away a Hellbeast as well to somebody. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. It's a simple review on the tank, so I didn't go down low to make this a really long, dragged out review. So mind you, that's why. Showing you the basic fundamentals of the tank is all I needed to do, and that's it. So with that, until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the next review.